Krishna. Yesterday we had celebrated this auspicious day of Nauka Vihar Lila of the Supreme Lord, and today we are just going to discuss about that Lila now. Srimad Bhagavatam 3.6.36 confirms this the importance of using tongue in the Lord's service. And these sort of festivals, they are like instances where we can use our tongue to glorify the Lord. So now the problem with us is that we are always thinking that all the festivals are meant for our enjoyment. Everything in this world is meant for our enjoyment. But in Vrindavan Dham, the thing is opposite. Everything in this Dham is meant for the enjoyment of Krishna. All the people, they act so that Krishna gets enjoyment, not for their enjoyment. So we have this enjoying mentality, and that's why we have been sent to this material world. Here everybody has that enjoying mentality. So Lila Smaranam is very important, as Prabhupada writes in the Krishna book that we have been disconnected from the Lord. That's why we are sitting here in this Ashokavan of this material world, where Maya Devi is the Ravana and she has caught us like this. So Lila Smaranam is very important, remembering the Leela. So we do this to connect with the Supreme Lord so that we can remember Him. So this is all related to this festival, that we are celebrating this festival and hence we are able to remember the Lord like this. So, by the way, this Nauka Bihar festival, it is not there in Shruti Puran, it is not there in Smriti Puran, it is not there in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is not there in Bhagavad Gita, anywhere. But why are we celebrating this? That is the question now. The answer to this is that our spiritual masters, our previous acharyas, they have celebrated this, and that is the reason why we are also celebrating it. So we celebrated because our acharyas have celebrated. So this, especially this Leela, was perceived by one of the main important 6 Goswamis, who was the who was a great reputed scholar of his time, and that is none other than Srila Jiva Goswami Maharaj, who perceived this Leela by himself, and hence he celebrated this Leela, and following him other acharyas have celebrated, and now we are celebrating this Leela. So the 6 Goswamis are very important for us. Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunatha. These are the 6 Goswamis. Vande Rupa Sanatano Raghuyugo Sri Jiva Gopalakau. This is Shad Goswami Ashtakam, composed by Srivasacharya. So these Goswamis, they didn't keep anything with themselves. They gave away everything. Whatever Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, their knowledge, they gave away everything to the ordinary people, that they should focus on Krishna Prem. That is the main objective. So they gave away everything. And this Leela does not come in Shruti Puran, Smriti Puran, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, anywhere. Then where does it come? It comes in a book called Gopal Champu. It is there only in that book and nowhere else. So Srimad Bhagavatam 9.24.61 and 9.24.62 confirms this, that Kalau Janishyamananam Dukkha Shoka Tamonudam Anugrahaya Bhaktanam Supunyam Vyatanodi Yashaha, and Yasmin Satkarna Piyushe, that sloka. So that simply by hearing about the Lord, the ear becomes a transcendental ear. It is no more a ear. And for the Jivas in Kali Yuga only, the Supreme Lord incarnates in this material world and performs pastimes so that we can remember Him by medium of those pastimes. So this is what 9.24.61 and 62 say. So Actually, now what is this Nauka Bihar Lila? Actually, this is again in Vrindavan Dham. This is a very important point, that in Vrindavan, we cannot go to Vrindavan by purchasing a ticket. This Prabhupada used to say, we have to go to Vrindavan by our mindset, our bhakti, devotional service, upliftment. So through that only we have to go. Now what is this Nauka Bihar Leela? Once in Vrindavan Dham, the gopis were carrying a lot of pots of various substances like milk, ghee, etc. And they were going and they wanted to cross the river Yamuna, and at that time they asked the boatman to row them across. So the boatman said that I am feeling very tired, I need something to eat, you please give me this to eat. So some of this to eat. So the boatman ate sumptuously and he started driving the boat. And at some point in the river he stopped and he said, I'm getting tired now, I want to sleep after eating. So then the gopis were annoyed, what is this? So they let him sleep, and after he woke up, he took them again ahead. And then after some time in the middle he stopped and he said that on my boat too much load has been kept, the pots and those substances in them, etc., they're causing too much weight, including you. So please throw all these pots off the river. So they are in the middle of the river, of the boat. So they are in the middle of the river and they cannot go this side, they can't go this side. So they have to fulfill what the boatman says. So they threw everything in the water. And then after some time he went ahead and he said, this is again too much weight on my boat. Please remove all your jewels and throw it off in the river. So then after that, after some time moving ahead, at that time the boatman says that, you people are too much weight on my boat, please remove all your clothes and throw them in the river also. So they removed their clothes and threw them. So actually this boatman who was in front of them, it is none other than Lord Sri Krishna. So he took them across the river. So this is the Nauka Bihar Leela. So actually Krishna did that because he himself wanted to see the gopis. So it is actually said that we should not try to see God, we should do something that God wants to see us, and gopis are the pinnacle of this particular thing. So the boat, now how can we relate this to our life? The boat which we are looking for to cross the ocean is the feet of the Lord, the lotus feet. So Srimad Bhagavatam 10.14.58 confirms this, that Shamashritaye Padapada Pallavam, and then at the end Padam Padam Yad Vipadam Natesham. So this is what it says. Brahmaji is actually saying this, and he is saying that the significance of this festival for us is that we should take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. So again 284 translation, hear and take this matter very seriously, take it very seriously. That's what Prabhupada says. So again Srimad Bhagavatam 3.16.7 and see Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila to 22.108, again meaning of surrender. How can we surrender? Anukulasya sankalpaha pratikulasya varjanam rakshashriyati vishwaso goptritve varanam tatha atmanikshepa karpanye shadvida sharanagatihi. So these are the six types of surrender, and we need a change in life actually to do bhakti. Otherwise this thing is saying that we have to take shelter and we have to change our life completely, because bhakti is a very daring process. It is like to walk on the path of thorns, and it is like walking on the edge of a knife. So that is the meaning of bhakti. And this Nauka Bihar Leela, it says that we have to take shelter of the Supreme Lord. The Nauka or the boat is the Supreme Lord. So we all must take shelter of the Supreme Lord and we must go back to Godhead again. So this was the end of the description on Nauka Bihar Lila. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams.